Assalam, you guys. Today, world-breaking news topic: Metaverse. Meta means meta technology. The meta technology in Facebook is a network of 3D virtual worlds focused on social connections. In futurism and science fiction, the term is often described as a hypothetical illustrations of the internet as a single universal virtual world that is facilitated by the use of virtual and augmentum technology. It's the metaverse, defined most simply as a virtual world where people can socialize, work, and play. And Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg believes it is the future of the internet and of his trillion-dollar company. Why you should care about Facebook push into the metaverse? As June come to an end, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg told his employees about an ambitious new initiative. The future of the company would go far beyond its current project of building a set of connecting social apps and some hardware to support them. Instead, he said Facebook would strive to build a maximally interconnected set of experiences straight out of sci-fi, a world known as a metaverse. The company divisions focused on products for communities, creators, commerce, and virtual reality world. Increasingly, increasingly work to realize this version. He said in a remote address to employees, "What I think is most interesting is how these themes will come together into a bigger idea." Zuckerberg said, "Our overarching goals across all of these initiatives is to help bring the metaverse of life. The metaverse is having a meant coined in Snowcrush Neil Stephenson's 1992 sci-fi novel. The term refers to a convergence of physical agreements and virtual reality in a shared online space. We will effectively transactions from people seeing us as primarily being a social media company to being a metaverse company. In January 2020, an influential essay by the ventures capitalist Matthew Ball set out to identify key characteristics of a metaverse. Among them, it has to span the physical and virtual worlds, contain a fully fledged economy, and offer unprecedented interoperability. Users have to be able to take their avatars and goods from one place in a metaverse to another, no matter who runs that particular part of it. Critically, no one company will run the metaverse. It will be an embodied internet, Zuckerberg said, operated by many different players in a decentralized way. Watching Zuckerberg presentations, I could not decide which was more educous, his visions itself or his timing. Zuckerberg announced intentions to build a more maximalistic versions of Facebook, spanning social presence, office work, and entertainment comes out at a time when the US government is attempting to break his current company up. A package of bills making its way through Congress would potentially force the company to spin out Instagram and WhatsApp and limits Facebook's ability to make future executions or offers services connected to its hardware products. And even it tech regulations stalls in the United States. Historically, not a bad bet trying metaverse would raise questions both familiar and strange about how the virtual space is governed, how its content would be moderated, and its extensive would do or our shared sense of reality. We will still getting our arms wrapped around the two-dimensional version of social platform. Wrangling the 3D versions would be exponentially harder. At the same time, Zulberg said that the metaverse will bring enormous opportunity to individuals, creators, and artists, to individuals who want to work and how homes far from today, urban centers, and to people who live in places where opportunities for educations or recreations are more limited. I realized metaverse could be the next best thing to a working teleportions device, he says. With the company Oculus Divisions, which produces the Quest uh, headset, Facebook is trying to develop one. Now, I do not think that this is a primarily about being engaged with the internet more. I think it's about being engaged more naturally. After I watch his speech, Zuckerberg and I conversations, the metaverse being unavailable to us at press time, we use Zoom. We discuss his visions from an embodied internet, the challenges of governing it, and gender imbalance in virtual reality today. And with President Biden's criticism of Facebook failure in removing anti-vaccine content in the headlines, I asked him about that too. It is a little, it is a bit like fighting crime in a city. He told me, no one expect that you are ever going to fully solve crime in the city. The transcript has been edited by clarity and length. Depend on Mr. Zirbar. Welcome to the our guest nest. Thanks, Kazi. It's good to be here. We are got a lot of go there, go through. As always, there are lot to discuss with you, and the White House are demanding Facebook to do more or remove vaccine misinformations, which I know is on a lot of people minds right now. I want to get to that, but I want to start with this talk you gave internally at Facebook a few weeks ago. Guys, next portions will be define you the in metaverse detail in part 2.